Hi and welcome back. So we've got inversion. That's the topic today. So let's get started. Now before we start having the examples, let's have this. So these two colors, if I invert them, this is what I have. So you see the left is the right is the left. I say I have inverted them. Likewise, look at these two colors too. If I invert them, this is what I have. So the top is the bottom and the bottom is the top. So left becoming right and right becoming left, or top becoming bottom, the bottom, and the bottom becoming the top. Good. So for example here, they are here. What we've got is, you say we have the subject, they, and a verb, which is are. Now if I invert they are, this is what I have. Are they here? So they are here. After the inversion, are they here? So you see here we have the verb, then the subject. So I say I inverted them. They are here. Are they here? You are back. I'm going to invert you and are. And you see it's become, are you back? Are you back? She is fine. Is she fine? Is she fine? I am happy. Am I happy? Am I happy? Good. So for example, I say I am happy. Look at this. So am I. So am I. There's inversion there, because you see what we've got is am I, not I am. And you remember I've explained this. It means I am happy too. I am happy too. Good. We are back. So are we. So are we. So we are we. I am not happy. Neither am I. Neither am I. I am not. Neither am I. So you see the inversion there. We are not back. We've got neither are we. Neither are we. Neither are we. So I hope you have you have understood this. Now the question is, are there other situations that we use the inversion for? Yes. Use it if you want to sound emphatic, emphasis. Emphatic, emphasis. Don't worry, we'll have examples. You want to sound formal, or you want to sound dramatic. Dramatic. So what do you mean by this? Don't worry, let's let's start having the examples. Examples. So our first example is I will never help her. Now there's no inversion here, but if I want to use the inversion, I mean I want to be emphatic or dramatic, this is what I say. Never. You can see never has been emphasized. I'm emphatic here. Never will I help her. Never will I help her. Never will I help her. So you see, never here, it is the most important word. So you understand that I'm saying never. That is what you understand, that the main word is never in the sentence, because that's what the emphasis is on, never. That is what you understand there. If you say I will never help her, yeah, okay. But if I say never, starting with never, your listening or your understanding becomes, you understand that he is emphasizing it. I mean, what he means is never will I help her. Never will I help her. So you see what the meaning that we've got if you change the order of the words. So you understand the type of the meaning you've got there. For example, again, I rarely go to the beach. So I want to put my emphasis is going to be on rarely. So this is what we have. But you know that go is a simple present tense. So we need an auxiliary verb here. So this is what it becomes. Rarely. Rarely do I go to the beach. Rarely do I go to the beach. So you see the emphasis is on rarely. And we have the inversion. He seldom visits me. So now, seldom does he visit me. Here too you need the auxiliary verb. Visits is an example of a simple present tense. So visits is in the simple present form. So you need the auxiliary verb there, and that does. So now here we've got seldom does he visit me. So the emphasis is on seldom. The most important word there is seldom. You understand that seldom is not like frequently. Seldom. We didn't see her until she spoke to me. We didn't see her until she spoke to me. So this is what we have. Not until she spoke to me did we see her. Not until she spoke to me did we see her. So you try to understand the meaning that we have when you use the inversion, making the emphasis like never will I help her. Rarely do I go to the beach. Seldom does he visit me. Something like that. So you see the meaning is different from the normal meaning. That means that if you use inversion, there's a meaning that you have there. Good. Let's continue. We will not get our money until next week. So now inversion is coming. Not until next week will we get our money. So you see, you understand that not until next week we will get our money. Good. She not only ate my food, she also used my room. So we have not until did she eat my food. You see here too, we need the auxiliary verb. So ate is past tense. So that is why we have did, not do or does. So not only did she eat my food, she also used my room. Not only did she eat my food, she also used my room. We study well and we also rest. So inversion is coming now. Not only do we study well, we also rest. So you see, study is the form is simple present. So that is why we have do. The auxiliary verb. So we have not only do we study well, we also rest. Not only do we study well, we also rest. You should not under any circumstances leave. So when with the inversion, this is what we've got. Under no circumstances should you leave. Under no circumstances should you leave. So you see where the emphasis is on here. Under no circumstances should you leave. So you see we have the inversion. Good. She has not once listened to me. So with the inversion, not once has she listened to me. Not once has she listened to me. You have not called me since last year. So it becomes with the inversion. Now since last year have you called me? Now since last year have you called me? So you can see you could hear the emphasis, and you know where the the meaning that you've got there when you use the inversion. So you understand that it is not, you do not always use the inversion, because if you do use the inversion, you know what you mean. So you should know when you use it and when you should not use it. Good. Now for the conditionals. You want to sound formal. You remember I've explained the zero conditional, the first, second, third, and even mixed. So for example, if you work hard, you will succeed. You remember that this is an example of a first conditional. So if you want to sound formal, using the inversion, you say, should you work hard, you will succeed. Should you work hard, you will succeed. Should you work hard, you will succeed. That is how you do it. Let's have another example. If we see our friends, we will be happy. So you see that this too is an example of a first conditional. So you say, should we see our friends, we will be happy. Now this is an example of a second conditional. If he was smart, he would decide quickly. So how do you, using the inversion, sounding formal, what do you say? We say, well, he's smart, he would decide quickly. He would decide quickly. Another example, if she were an honest woman, she wouldn't cheat. So it becomes, was she an honest woman, she wouldn't cheat. Was she? It is not difficult, right? So you should know the difference between if you work hard and should you work hard. If we see our friends, should we see our friends? If he was smart, was he smart? If she were an honest woman, was she an honest woman? You should be able to know the difference. Let's continue. Here, if I had known you were in the class, I would have come. You see, this is an example of a third conditional. So, using the inversion, this is what we have. The if is gone. We say, had I known you were in the class, I would have come. I would have come. Had I known. So you see, the if is gone. Another example, if he had met your son, I would have helped him. If he had met your son, I would have helped him. So this is what we have. Had he met your son, I would have helped him. I would have helped him. So you see the if is gone. It is not difficult, right? Good. So for the negative, the first conditional, if you do not work hard, becomes should you not work hard, should you not work hard. That is what it becomes. If you are not smart, becomes were he not smart. If I hadn't known, becomes had I not known. So it is not difficult, right? Good. Let's have exercises. So I hope you are ready for this. Now if I say, only when you listen to me will I help you. The question is, do we have inversion here? Think of your answer. Good. So the answer is yes, we have inversion. And that's will I. You see, it is not I will. Good. No sooner had he left than the police came. Is there inversion here? Okay, yes. And that's had he. That's the inversion. The boy slept on the table. Do we have it here? No. There's no inversion here. Only when we see our friends will we ask them some questions. Do you have inversion here? Yes. And that's will we. That's where we have the inversion. On the table, the boy slept. Do we have inversion here? Yes, we do. And that's on the table. I mean, if you say the boy slept on the table, no inversion. But you can see here, on the table the boy slept. The part that has on the table is not at the end now. It is at the beginning. So there's inversion. You might be expecting the boy slept on the table, but you just heard On the table the boy slept. On the table the boy slept. So you see the on the table is not at the end, it is at the beginning. Good. I hope you are not confused. I entered the room and my son was there waiting for his gift. Do you have inversion here? No inversion here. Here are your books. Do we have inversion here? Yes, are your books. You see, it is not your books are here. Your books are here. We've got are your books. Are your books. So the inversion is after here. I entered the room and there was my son waiting for his gift. Do we have inversion here? Yes. And that was my son. You see, it is not my son was. It is was my son. So the inversion is after there. After there. Good. I hope you are not confused. Little do we know about her. About her. Do we have inversion here? Yes, we do. And that's do we? Do we? But you should know that this means that we don't know about her. We don't know about her. So the inversion is on, or where we have the inversion is do we? Little do we know about her. Scarcely had we entered the house when the thieves arrived. Do we have it? Yes or no? Where? Yes, we do. It's on had we. Had we. Good. When I see my friend, I will ask him some questions. Do you have inversion here? No, no inversion here because you've got I will. It does not rely. Hardly had he started sleeping when my son entered the room. Do we have it? Yes, we do. And that's had he. Good. I hope you are not confused. And our last example, your books are here. Do we have it? Yes. And that's, sorry, we don't have it, sorry. The books, your books are here. No inversion here. That's it for now. I hope you know how to use inversion now and you know why you do that. I hope you enjoyed the topic, and I say until next time.